What if you could get paid today, not next month, not after building an audience or learning a new skill or setting up a business, but today, just for using software and sharing your honest opinion about it? That sounds like the setup for something that is too good to be true. But what I am about to show you is not a survey site paying you 40 cents per response. It is not a cashback app or a referral scheme. It is a legitimate, growing, and almost completely overlooked income stream that is being created right now by one of the most powerful forces in the global economy. Every major technology company in the world is currently locked in an aggressive race to build, improve, and deploy artificial intelligence products. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Midjourney. Dozens of smaller AI tools launching every single week. And every single one of those companies has the same urgent problem. Their AI is only as good as the human feedback that trains and refines it. They need real people, not engineers, not researchers, regular people with common sense and honest opinions to use their tools, evaluate the outputs, flag the errors, rate the responses, and tell them what is working and what is not. That need is being paid for. And the people getting paid are not special. They do not have degrees in computer science. They do not have years of experience in technology. They have time, attention, and the ability to give structured, honest feedback. And right now, there are more opportunities to do this than there are people who know those opportunities exist. This video is going to show you exactly what this income stream looks like, where to find it, what the work actually involves, and how to position yourself to earn consistently from it. By the time this video ends, you will have everything you need to start today. Let us start with what this actually is, because the term AI testing covers a range of different activities, and understanding the full picture helps you find the right entry point for where you are right now. At the most accessible end, there are user testing platforms. These are companies that connect businesses needing feedback on their products with regular people willing to provide it. You sign up, complete a profile, and get matched with testing sessions that fit your demographic. A session typically involves being given a task to complete on a website or app, recording your screen and voice as you do it, and thinking out loud about your experience. Sessions last anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes and pay between $10 and $60 each, depending on the platform and the complexity of the task. The AI angle here is significant and growing. As more companies launch AI-powered products, they need testers who can evaluate not just whether a button works, but whether the AI response was accurate, helpful, appropriate, and natural. That type of evaluation pays more than standard usability testing because it requires a more engaged and thoughtful participant. At the more specialized end, there is AI response evaluation, sometimes called RLHF work, which stands for Reinforcement Learning from Human Feedback. This is the process by which AI models are improved based on human judgment. You are shown two AI responses to the same prompt and asked which one is better and why. Or you are asked to rate a single response on multiple dimensions, like accuracy, helpfulness, tone, and safety. Or you are asked to write your own ideal response to a prompt so the AI can learn from it. This type of work is done through platforms that contract directly with AI companies and through direct programs run by the companies themselves. The pay is higher than basic user testing, and the work can be done entirely on your own schedule from any device with an internet connection. The platforms worth knowing about right now are the ones that are actively hiring and paying consistently, and there are several that stand out. Prolific is one of the most respected platforms in this space. It connects researchers and AI companies with participants for studies, surveys, and evaluation tasks. The pay is transparent, shown before you accept any task, and the platform has a strong reputation for actually paying what it promises. Average earnings vary, but focused participants regularly report making $15 to $20 an hour across multiple tasks. User testing is the largest user testing platform and has been expanding its AI product testing offering significantly. You complete a short practice test to get approved, and once you're on the platform, you receive testing opportunities that match your profile. Payouts are typically $10 for a standard session delivered within a week of completion. Outlier, formerly known as Scale AI's Human Data Division, is one of the most direct pathways into AI response evaluation work. They hire what they call AI trainers, and the work involves evaluating, rating, and writing responses to help train large language models. Pay rates are higher than basic testing platforms, and the work is more intellectually engaging, involving real judgment about the quality and accuracy of AI outputs. Appen is a long-established data annotation and AI training company that regularly hires remote contributors for a wide range of AI improvement tasks, including response evaluation, content moderation, and data labeling. The work is flexible, and the volume of available tasks is high. Humatic, Remotasks, and ClickWorker are additional platforms worth exploring, depending on your availability and the type of work you prefer. Each one has a different mix of task types and pay structures, and spending an hour exploring all of them before committing to one is worth the time. Here is something that most people overlook when they first discover this income stream, and that makes a significant difference in how much you earn from it. Your demographic profile is valuable. AI companies do not just need random human feedback. They need diverse human feedback from people with different backgrounds, ages, locations, languages, professions, and life experiences. An AI being trained to help medical professionals needs feedback from people who understand medical contexts. An AI being trained to assist with legal questions needs evaluators who understand legal language. An AI being trained for a specific regional market needs feedback from people who live in that region and understand its cultural context. This means that the specific knowledge, background, and experience you already have is not irrelevant to this work. It is an asset. Someone with a background in education, healthcare, law, finance, marketing, or any other specialized field can qualify for higher-paying evaluation tasks that require domain expertise. When you are setting up your profiles on these platforms, be thorough and specific about your background. The more precisely your profile reflects your real experience, the better matched you will be with tasks that pay more and that you are genuinely qualified to evaluate well. Language skills are particularly valuable right now. AI companies are aggressively expanding their models into non-English languages, and the demand for native speakers of almost every language to evaluate AI outputs in those languages is significant and growing. If you speak more than one language fluently, that is a direct path to more available work and higher pay rates. Now let us talk about how to maximize your earnings from this, rather than just treating it as occasional pocket money. Because the difference between someone who makes $50 a month from this and someone who makes $500 comes down to a few specific behaviors. The first is speed of application. When new platforms launch evaluation programs or open new cohorts of AI trainers, the available spots fill quickly. Following the relevant companies on LinkedIn, subscribing to newsletters in the AI and remote workspace, and checking platform job boards regularly means you hear about new opportunities before they close. The people earning the most from this are almost always the ones who got in early on a new program before it became competitive. The second is consistency of quality. Every platform that pays for evaluation work has some form of quality scoring. Your responses are periodically checked against a standard, and your score affects how many tasks you receive and at what pay rate. Someone who rushes through evaluations to maximize volume will score lower and eventually receive fewer high-paying tasks. Someone who takes the work seriously, gives detailed and thoughtful responses, and maintains a high-quality score will be prioritized for the best available tasks consistently. The third is stacking platforms. There is no reason to limit yourself to one. Someone active on 3 or 4 platforms simultaneously with a strong profile on each has significantly more available work at any given time than someone relying on a single source. The tasks do not overlap, and the combined income from multiple platforms can reach a level that starts to feel like a real income stream rather than a side activity. Here is the bigger picture worth understanding about why this opportunity exists and how long it is likely to last. We are at a specific moment in the development of artificial intelligence where human judgment is irreplaceable. The AI models being built right now cannot evaluate themselves. They cannot know when their output is wrong, biased, culturally inappropriate, or simply not helpful without human feedback telling them so. That dependency on human evaluation is not going away in the near future. If anything, it is growing as AI is deployed into more sensitive, complex and high-stakes domains where the cost of getting it wrong is significant. This is not a trend that peaks and disappears. It is infrastructure. The ongoing improvement of AI systems requires ongoing human input, and the companies building those systems have budgets allocated specifically for that input. You are not chasing a wave that is about to break. You are positioning yourself in a supply chain that is going to need what you can provide for years. The people who start now build strong profiles, develop a reputation for quality work, and stay current with new platforms and programs as they emerge, are the ones who will be best positioned when the volume and the pay rates continue to grow. Here is what I want you to carry after this video ends. Most people will hear about this and think it sounds interesting, and then close the tab and move on. That gap between finding something real and actually doing something with it is where most financial opportunities die. Not because the opportunity was not real, because the activation energy required to start felt slightly higher than the comfort of doing nothing. The activation energy here is genuinely low. Signing up for Prolific takes 10 minutes. Completing the user testing practice test takes 20. Creating an outlier profile takes less than half an hour. None of it requires money. None of it requires experience you do not already have. None of it requires you to be anything other than a real person with honest opinions and the ability to communicate them clearly. The companies building the AI tools that are reshaping the world right now need you. Not your credentials, not your resume. You. Your judgment, your perspective, your honest reaction to what they are building. That is worth something. And they are ready to pay for it right now. The only question is whether you are going to let them.